Greetings to all the faculty and staff of CAPSU, the Capiz State University main campus located in Rojas City, Capiz. To all the students, our smart students of the university. When I say smart students, I meant all students. When I was in high school, and even when I was in college, like your age, I felt so devastated because I used to believe that I was not smart, that I didn't have any talents or gifts, that I didn't really have anything to offer to the world. Don't believe in such a lie. When we talk about smartness, the question is not really about whether you are smart or not. It is rather a question of what kind of smart are you? There is no such thing or such human being that doesn't have smartness. There is always that uniqueness in you. And I hope that while you are in college, you will spend time discovering and rediscovering what kind of smartness you have. You need that in order to live a satisfying life and to be more effective in your contribution to make our community, this world, a life giving place for you and for all of us. I also would like to say my greetings to the sponsor of this campus ministry, Values Formation and Spiritual Enrichment Program for the month of February, our College of Education. And this is care of Professor Anazel Vergara Estilo. Thank you for inviting me to deliver a message for this month. Professor Anazel Vergara Estilo has requested that I should say a little bit about myself. So you will know a little bit of who I am. I have prepared something for you. I am currently a teacher in secondary school, Dallas, Texas, in the United States of America. Previously, a chaplain resident at Baylor University Medical Center, Dallas, Texas, still in the USA. Former Values Education professor at Philomere Christian University, Rojas City, Capiz, where I published a textbook on Christian values and Filipino culture. The title is Bayanihan. I got my doctorate degree, Doctor of Education major in Educational Leadership from Dallas Baptist University, Dallas, Texas, USA, and I finished May 2020. I obtained my Master of Arts in Teaching Bible degree at Philomere Christian College, now University. I received my Master of Arts degree in Christian Education from the Philippine Graduate School of Christian Education in Quezon City, Manila. I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education from Philomere Christian College, and I finished secondary education from Capiz National High School. I was born and spent a colossal part of elementary years in Lucero, Hamindan, Capiz. For your theme this month, Rethink Love. I think originally it was something like how to rethink love. This is not my idea. This was conceptualized by your sponsor, I believe the College of Education. So we might be asking ourselves, what does it mean by rethink love? It means that we need to go back again, try to figure out whether it is love. Is it really love? Do we really know what love is? It can go many directions when we are rethinking. It means that we need to do some kind of review and evaluate or reevaluate in terms of our understanding or maybe expressing love. So make love, not war. This is a very popular battle cry these days in Rojas City. Am I not right? So, who said this? Why this is so popular in Rojas City or maybe in the whole province of Capiz? If you are clueless, I suggest you ask your neighbor. Your neighbor probably knew something about it. But make love, not war, is really a very Christian thing to do. It suggests an action. Make love. That is an action word. In other words, that love is not just an idle idea. Or that is not just an idea. It is something that influences our life. It is something that might be able to even fill up a hungry stomach. It is something that can give a decent living for those who are needy. Make love, not war. Love, according to this battle cry, has the power to connect and reconnect people who don't even care for one another. Make love, not war, has the ability to transform people and has the power to transform our relationship with one another. Pagod vibes. There is something here I have prepared for you from Texas with love. This is my very own daughter. She is singing a love song for you with her best friend, one of her best friends, Sarah. Love, it's a special day. We should celebrate and appreciate you and me. There's something pretty neat, and I know some say this day is arbitrary, and it's a good excuse, and I love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I will love you, I will love you. And it's a good excuse, and I love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I will love you, I will love you. Oh, oh, won't you be my honeybee, giving me sweet kisses all the time? Be my Valentine. Oh, be my Valentine. Okay, so in love ka na ba? CAPSU students, what is your status today? Waiting? Patiently waiting? Ambot sa inyo kung ano nyo ginahulat subong ah. It's February 12, so most probably many of you are still waiting. Maybe waiting for a date, waiting for a blessing. Whatever that is you are waiting, I hope that love will be with you. So we're talking about love. What is love? What does love means? Perhaps before we can rethink love, we need to know what love is. So what does love mean to you? Love is blind or love is you for those who are waiting? Love is about forgiving, other people say. We all can think of our own meaning of what love is. We may differ with our meaning and definitions of what love is, and I don't think that one's definition is better than the other. I think that it's really great to come up with your own definition of love. Your definition of love speaks about your own experience. It speaks about your outlook in life. But since many, if not all of you, are Christians, perhaps it is good for us to check out Jesus' definition of love based on the Good Samaritan story. And if you're not familiar of the Good Samaritan story, you can pause this video and you may look up Luke 10:25 through 37. When I was writing a book, Luke 10:25-37 was my main verse, and I was able to summarize. I tried to summarize this in one Hiligaynon word, and that is the word pag-ulikid. Kabalo ka mo kung ano ang buot silingon sang pag-ulikid? Ang pag-ulikid, kung nagaulikid ikaw sa isa ka tawo, sa isa ka komunidad, sa imo nga pag-eskwela, anong ginahimo mo? Ginhatagan mo sang tiyempo. So ang pag-ulikid, nagaupod dira ang kabalaka, ang pagpanumdum, the intentional giving of time and devotion and attention on something or someone kung nagaulikid kita. So kung nagaulikid kita sa community o kung sa aton pamilya o kung sa aton nga friends o kung sinuman dira o kung ano man dira, may ara nga upod dira nga kaluoy. Kay basi ko na ano na to sila, di bala? May kabalaka kag may pagpalangga. Pwede man nga ang program sa campus ministry or kung ano nga organization ang ginaupdan nimo, mga student organization. Pwede man nga hindi ka makaparticipate. Pero kung may pag-ulikid kita, may pag-ulikid ka, bisan pa nga mabudlay para sa imo, sigihon mo gyapon nga mag-intra kay nagaulikid ka. So we don't only help because it's convenient for us, we help because we know that we need to connect and reconnect kung may ara kita nga pag-ulikid. So if you remember, if you were able to read the Good Samaritan story, which was in Luke, there the Good Samaritan who was helping the victim. And if you come to think of it, it was not really convenient for the Good Samaritan to help out. Most probably he was busy too. Most probably he was an important thing to do. But he had to get out of his way in order to help the victim and then put him in the inn. And then it took some money. He took some money. It cost some expenses on his part in order to be able to help the victim. So, amo ina ang mga characteristics ng pag-ulikid. So, that's why I was able to summarize the Good Samaritan story or the meaning of love in that story in our Hiligaynon word, pag-ulikid. And my challenge is for us to embrace pag-ulikid as part of our being, as part of our values culture, of our values in our Filipino culture, because pag-ulikid has absorbed a lot of things, a lot of good things, a lot of good behaviors that is in Christian values, the love of neighbor in the Good Samaritan story. So let's rethink love. In John 13:35, and according to John, the Gospel of John, this is Jesus talking. Your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples. So I don't need to elaborate this. Ang pag-ulikid natin sa isa kag isa will prove that we are the disciples of Jesus. It's a trademark of our Christianity. So we need to rethink love. May pag-ulikid gid man bala kita sa isa kag isa, especially sa mga nagakinahanglan. At one point, may mga nagakinahanglan kung kaisa kita ang nagakinahanglan kaisa ang iban dira ang nagakinahanglan. So unsa nagakanari-sari man ang sitwasyon naton. So nagapakita bala kita sang pag-ulikid. That is love in action. And they'll know we are Christians by our love. Yeah, they'll know we are Christians by our love. O kung sang aton pag-ulikid. Sing with me. And they'll know we are Christians by our love. Yeah, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Why we need to rethink love? Bangod gani sang question nga, kung magsiling ako nga may paghigugma ako, ginapakita ko bala ini. Kung magsiling ka sang paghigugma daw kalabo, no? Pero kung magsiling ka nga nagaulikid gid bala ako. Nagaulikid bala ako sa mga taga Rojas City. Nagaulikid bala ako sa mga tao nga nagakinahanglan. Nagaulikid bala ako nga may mga tao nga magutuman. Nagaulikid bala ako nga subong nga COVID-19 nga kung hindi ko pag magsuksok sang mask may base kon matapnan sila sang kung ano nga sakit may ara ako. Kanami no sang word nga nagaulikid because it really reminds us to put your love into action. It reminds us to do something about your faith, about what you believe in. So if you come to think of it, nga man nga ang balon nga ginalupad ang tawo. Kaya kung makita naton, love is carrying the human beings into a direction where love should be taking them. So the question is, as we rethink love, do we allow love to influence our ideals, our dreams, our perspectives, and perceptions in life? You see, we need to rethink love because love is a choice. We need to rethink love because love is not just a concept nor arguments. Love is an action word that propels us, that influences our day to day behaviors. It dictates how we fill out our daily schedules. Love dictates how we spend our monies. Love determines how we design our Facebook, how we create our social media accounts, how we choose what and why we do what we do in TikTok, in Instagram, in Twitter, in Facebook. Love causes us to participate or not to participate in our school activities and even in the pressing issues around us. And concerns that you heard, whether you're going to respond in a certain way or not respond in a certain way about concerns going on around you and around the community. Is it really influenced by love? Is love motivating us to do what we do, to react on something? Love should propel our reactions. Love should propel our decisions. Love should propel our choices with our day-to-day actions and behaviors. And love should fill up our daily schedule, our daily activities. So we rethink love because true love, ang pag-ulikid, has the power to connect and give life. True love connects and gives life. Ang matuod nga nagaulikid nga may pag-ulikid, may ara gid nga gahom sa pagpakigbalik pagpasig-pasag-uli sang mga maayo nga relasyon. We rethink love because if we don't rethink love, our life is empty. Walang sino man ang nabubuhay para sa sarili lamang. You see, love makes us realize that life is more beautiful when we are connected. It is teaching us that it is not just ourselves. It's not just about me. It's not just about my interest, about what's good for me. It's not just about my family. It's not just about my circle of friends. It's about other people too who are not part of my circle. Kinanglan mag-ulikid man ako sa iban. One time, I was leading a youth organization and something did not work out well. I thought that some people did not give their best, so as the president of that Christian youth organization, I went hysterical. In retrospect, I was thinking about my behavior, and in my rethinking, I thought, why did I have such an outburst of emotion? Do you know why? Because I was so self absorbed. I was so concerned about my own reputation. People should know that I'm a good leader. I want people to know that my leadership was effective. Little did I know that these people who were working around me should also experience my love for these responsibilities that were given to me as president of the youth organization. I have that responsibility to make them feel blessed as we work together. In our working relationship, have I not have loved? And my answer was no. I was not loving. I did not have love. And so I was not happy because I was selfish. I was self-centered with my work, with my job as president of the youth organization. And so, if you come to think of it, love may hurt you. Kung nagaulikid kita, kag kung gusto ginaton mag-ulikid, gina-confront man kita sang love. And you know, when we are confronted with our selfishness, when we are confronted with our self-absorption, masakit man ina. Kag masakit man kung nagaulikid ka, and some people would think that you are not true with what you are doing with your service. It could happen because people could be suspicious no matter how sincere you are. So, whatever that is, love can also hurt. But that is not the end of the story. Love may hurt you, but love heals. If we persevere, if we don't give up, if we endure, love heals. Love is the mark of Christians because, like Jesus Christ, love restores. Love hurts because it entails a lot of sacrifices on our part. It can inconvenience us. It can ask us to spend money sometimes, to spend our time. But love saves. And love may hurt, but love heals. Love restores. And love saves. Because love is from God. Amen.